Once upon a time, there was an old man who lived in a small mountain village. He had a reputation for being wise, and people would often seek him out for advice. One day, a young man came to the old man, asking him to help him make his fortune. The old man warned the young man to be careful with what he wished for, as it could come with a great cost. But the young man was determined, and eventually the old man relented. He told the young man that if he wanted to have great wealth and success, he would have to make a deal with the devil. The old man gave the young man directions to an ancient temple deep in the forest, and told him to ask for the devil's help there. The young man followed the old man's instructions and traveled to the temple, where he found the devil waiting. The devil asked the young man what he wanted, and the young man said he wanted to be successful and wealthy. The devil agreed, and offered to make a deal. The young man would become wealthy and successful, but in exchange, he would have to give up his soul. The young man thought long and hard about the deal, and eventually agreed. He was soon successful and wealthy beyond his wildest dreams. But eventually, the devil came to collect his soul. The young man was terrified, and asked the devil for a way out of his bargain. The devil smiled and said that the only way to be free of the deal was to accept all of the consequences he had been warned of, without fear. The young man nodded, and with a renewed sense of courage, he accepted the deal. To his surprise, the devil was pleased with his bravery and gave him his soul back, allowing him to keep all of his wealth and success. The young man returned to the old man in the village, and told him the story of his deal with the devil. The old man smiled, and told the young man that the devil was pleased with his courage and honesty. He had accepted the consequences of his deal and was rewarded for it. From that moment on, the young man was happy and successful, and he kept his soul.